voice.
What's up, everybody? It's your kinfolk D-Ray, man. The Truth of Texas with another edition of Feed the Culture. And I'm sitting here with ATTW7.
Oh, it's a room.
And you guys are familiar with my very first guest I ever had on the show. My man, Big Brother Bosticky. I don't know if I said that right.
Big Rick Bosticky.
See,
I said the
bro.
Yeah. 2 times for you, man.
See, he gonna correct me, y'all. He's gonna correct me. Anyway, guys. All right, so we're here celebrating DeMarcus Hicks, his 30th birthday. He decided to have a party at the church house instead of doing the dirty 30 style. You know, he done it clean style, the Holy South style. So, you know, so that's why we're here today. That's why we have 7 and Bosticky in one interview. But let's go ahead, 7, man. I'm gonna talk to you about a few things, man. So let's talk about the transition from being on a secular side, then transitioning to doing the positive hip hop, Christian rap, gospel rap. We have a lot of different names, Christian hip hop. You know, I'm not even sure if you label yourself as a CHH artist. Mm. Is that?
No, I'm just playing.
No, it's up to you, man. You know,
as long as it's God, man.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I mean, because we're in that era right now where people are making a clear distinction. You know, I don't do Christian rap no more, man. But all your shows, all your everything is Christian. So we're trying to figure that out too. You know, anyway. But let's just tell us about, man, knowing that side and then coming to this side. Just talk a little bit about it, man, for us, man.
Alright, well, on the secular side and on the Christianity side, at the time, I was upset.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You got backstabbers over there.
Uh-huh.
You got backstabbers over here. You got people that don't support over there.
Yeah.
You think they should support over here, but they don't support over here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I went over there. It was fun, I ain't gonna lie, because seeing is fun.
Of course,
you know what
it
I'm saying?
is.
Seeing is
That's
fun.
how it get us.
But then God went deaf.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna talk anymore.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Start getting whoopings.
Yeah. Life.
Yeah, you know, kids, marriage. You know what I'm saying? All that just started yoink, 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 yoink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, all right. Okay.
He'll get your attention.
What? I'm hurt. What you want me to do? So at the time, I ain't seen my oldest girl since she was born.
Okay.
She's basically, she will be 8 in February.
Okay.
So I said, if you put her back in my life, I'm gonna come back.
Amen. So let's go ahead and segue into that, man. Fatherhood, and how you just said how in the beginning there was a disconnect.
Yeah.
Tell us about how you prayed for the reunion.
Mm-hmm.
Go from there, man. How's it been, man?
Been great.
Yeah.
It's like when she came, I talked to her, baby mama. I know what I'm saying. Baby mama on the phone.
She who has no name.
She who has no name. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no credit. No, I'm just playing. Oh, I called on the phone and she was like, cool.
Yeah.
We used to go at it. You know,
Of course.
We used to go at it. Young and dumb.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Got on the phone. I want to see her. She used to tell me no all the time. Until that day. That day she came. I opened the door. And she was like, you know what that is? And she was like, She said, shut up.
Yeah.
And she just ran to me.
Yeah.
Kicking it ever since. Hard. So I can't go back.
How did it feel, man?
Great.
Yeah.
Great. I couldn't even cry.
Right. So emotional. You couldn't.
What, yo? I'm like.
Yeah.
It's like she been around the whole time, but she has not been around the whole time.
I once heard a family talk show, and you know how we take a fish out of water, it's flopping around, it's gasping for air. Yeah. It's unnatural. Mm-hmm. But when you put a fish in the water, it's like gliding through the water without no effort. And the minister was saying that's how a father is in their child's life. Mm-hmm. It's effortless.
And then I just reunited her with her 2 sisters. You know, I got 3 kids.
Okay.
And so I reunited them last weekend. And they were just.
That's good. So that's good, man. Your mom, does she come to the shows a lot to support you?
Her first one actually yesterday.
Wow. So this is the weekend.
Yeah.
His mom is going on tour with us.
Okay.
I'm telling you, been right there.
Oh, I like this. So we talk. Let's go into the tour talk now. Now we need. Has it already been announced?
No, it hasn't been announced. We still in the making.
Okay. Are we allowed to talk about it?
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Okay. Talk about
It's the mission tour. The Great Commission is what it's
the
about.
Great Commission tour. Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead and talk about it, man.
That's what we were trying to know. Bringing people to Christ. We had a show. What was we at the barbecue place? What was the name of the barbecue place?
It was the grand opening.
Oh,
it was the grand opening.
Yeah, it was the grand opening.
Yeah, it was.
I saw the videos and the flyers, stuff like
yeah,
that.
when we did it, when we was outside, it was just the artists. Me, him, a couple of artists performing. When there was no people there. But when we was outside and people was hearing us and they was coming.
Oh wow! So y'all,
we drew people in.
So the scripture was working.
Yeah.
If I be lifted up, I draw all men unto me.
Yeah.
Right
Wow!
on.
So you guys got to actually see that work.
Yeah.
That's an experience, man.
Yeah.
You know, somebody said, got up said something. Somebody else said something. We was talking. I said, man, let's do a tour. And they lit up. We had a meeting. We got next meeting, another meeting coming up. So we going to Atlanta, Detroit. We're trying to go back to LA.
Man, go ahead. I tell my wife all the time, write the vision and make it plain. She has these great ideas, and I say, look, God said write it down and make it plain. And then as you write it down, it comes alive when it's on paper.
Yeah.
Then you can start praying for it, and then you add more notes to it, add more contacts to it, and I'm excited about the tour, man. A lot of this is why I'm doing Feed the Culture.
This is exclusive.
If I tell the truth, it's really just for DFW. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we get some people that's not from the area of the interview, that's a bonus.
Yeah.
But this is for our immediate culture here in DFW. You know, we really want to let people know this is how we doing it in DFW, man. So, you know, I'm excited about the tour, man. We look forward to hearing that. We got the exclusive Feed the Culture. We got the exclusive.
Yeah. Shout out to Game Changers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
DJ Vision.
So tell me about the artists that are involved in this tour.
It's me. Bro, Bosticky. Who else? Who else be on that? Tracks.
J Tracks.
I believe Nia.
DJ Vision.
DJ Vision?
Mm-hmm.
That's good right now. Forward to DJ. Right now, that's great.
Yeah.
You know,
And
that's a great tour. You got 4 artists,
Mm-hmm.
and you got a DJ. So you know, people, you know how the workings. People can open up for you at each stop and all that. You know, take care of that.
we gotta have local talent, man.
Yeah, local talent. That's good, man. So how do y'all feel about the weight of a tour, and how initially it seems like, man, we're going to this money. What's going on? Hope they tell us about the thought about the tour. Has it been stressful at all?
No, not really.
No, it's just like excitement.
Exciting, yeah.
I ain't never been
a lot of anticipation to it.
Yeah.
Good, man. I'm
can't wait
for y'all. Y'all see, I love the young energy. We started talking about going on tour for me 2 years ago. I started stressing.
I ain't that young.
But still, I started stressing. Oh, we ain't gonna tell your age on here. But,
Yeah.
you know,
Go ahead, tell me.
Oh, well, you know, I'm 39.
I'm 30.
Okay, so you youngsters, man.
Yeah,
I'm 27.
You know that 35.
He youngster.
That 35 plus. You know, we up there. They don't even want us to rap no more.
Yeah. You still, man. Hey, don't let him fool y'all. I can't say what I want to say. Just wait.
So anyway, let's talk about just beef for a little bit. We're not throwing out names, but talk about how that has affected the DFW culture. Like, I won't say beef, that's a strong word. Disagreement, division. That's the division. Talk about that division. Just the CHH and just here in DFW, the division.
That's probably one of the reasons I really didn't like being called that.
Okay. Yeah.
CHH at first in the beginning. You know, now I just be like, you know, as long as it's God in it, I'm good.
Okay.
But in the earliest days in my career, I didn't like that because it's hip hop. So you bring on what hip hop do. Yeah. Which is division.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's a competitive sport.
Yeah, very. Don't nobody want to see nobody on TV.
It was born in battle rap, or not. It was born in partying. And partying, you know, not we division. Who the flyers, who the cleanest, who can go get with all the girls, you know what I'm saying? Who can dance the best. So hip hop, hey, if it was born from a party, then it's born in poverty, you know.
And it just snuck his way right into God's business.
Yeah, we brought a lot of the hip hop culture to the Christian hip hop culture.
Right.
We didn't. It's a very hard to have one without the other.
And then what's bad, I got into it.
Oh yeah.
For real, I did. I was like, if it's two people there, I don't want to do the show.
Oh yeah.
Am I D-Ray?
But see, okay, I'm older, so I wrote a diss record back. A Christian under a banner of a Christian rapper, straight dissing another Christian rapper. You know what I'm saying? Now, it was all, you know, we call it shade now, right?
Yeah.
With subliminals and all that, but
Yeah.
I didn't say no name, but if they would have listened closer, they'd have known it was for them.
I done had wars on what was it, Facebook Live. I did it all, but I was.
I thought about it. I ain't never did it. I thought about it.
Because you know, I saw the lives. I saw that. I was even in the comment feed on that thing. You know what I'm saying? One was about buying comments and buying views. I did it, you know. It wasn't my show, but I was telling people I'm with watching it like, no, I don't bought views. I don't bought some stuff, and it looks similar to what I bought. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
And my thing wasn't nothing wrong with it. All I said was, if that's gonna get more people to pay attention to your song, then go ahead. I ain't tripping.
Right. I bought it to see if it worked. That's what I did. I bought it.
But my thing was, don't sit there and say God did that. No, he provided the finances to get you there, and then it just went from there. It just
right. And I'm known about that. I even talked to Jay Jones about our other brother. Thrill, you know I love you, Thrill, because you know we had some division.
Shout out Thrill.
But you know. Yeah, but you know, I'm very transparent with Thrill, so you know, I'm saying his name because I'm transparent. But you know, I think he did something that was, people got hurt or was much needed. We needed to have a real discussion with ourselves. Yeah. We needed to have a real discussion about clicking up, about only inviting certain people, about only doing stuff with certain people. That is a conversation that we really needed to have. Yeah. And although people got hurt, and maybe the strategy wasn't as the best strategy, but it was had. Yeah. The conversation was had. Names were named. Yeah. Name drops happened.
And I gotta respect that brother for that.
But that was something that needed, because I'm much older. I've been in it for so long. I've seen it for so long. I didn't have that same heart to even mention it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And even me, guys, trying to be cool with everybody, trying to collab with everybody, you know, it ain't gonna happen. You ain't gonna collab with everybody. Everybody don't agree with you. Don't everybody gonna do what you do. Yeah. Everybody don't think your brand is up to their brand. Right. And I said brand, not ministry.
Facts.
Facts. You know, so, but
I feel bad because it's like when I did that, that would open up everything else. It's like once I said what I said, it just opened up. So I was trying to like squash it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't I'm doing it on my live. You seen it?
Yeah,
like,
I followed it.
That was not intended for y'all. Somebody came in there, literally, and she disappeared. I have not seen this person since.
You right about that. I didn't know that person before.
Me either.
I ain't seen them since.
So that wasn't the enemy or what?
Hey, we can agree on that. I never saw the person before, and we ain't heard from them since. You know.
Now me and them, when we talk, but it ain't the same.
Y'all cordial now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what's up, boo? We gotta get out of. And you remember us from.
Yeah, I remember.
Back.
I remember the whole the Potter's House Fort Worth kids. Yeah. Like, man, we want. Now this is no diss, but they were like, we want them girls to come back. I'm like, what girls? You know what I'm saying? They're like them crunk girls. Like, what y'all talking about, man? They talking about Nation because they had that long hair. I was like, oh, man, them ain't no girls, man. That's God Nation, but they had that long hair.
We only had 2 songs, bro.
But that whole presentation at the Potter's House Fort Worth was so polished. It was a professional presentation, man. Y'all came and killed it. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, when you wasn't there, or they was, you know what I'm saying, whenever y'all wasn't always fully in it, you could tell that something was missing out of the cake. Yeah. You know, you need flour, you need eggs, you need oil, you need the cake mix, you need the icing to make it all, to make it, you know, still not a cake. I can't explain it, but you know, without, you know, maybe there was a cake without eggs or something like that. Yeah. It was still good, but you could tell that when you guys were not a unit anymore, man, it something was missing from the culture, man. But I'm glad to see that you were back. I feel like you personally was needed for us. I would say this without jocking. We ain't had nobody as fly and as clean, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, and I like, me and Bosticky talk about the, him wearing the suits and stuff. We need stuff that other people don't do. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody rocking a suit and going that hard. Ain't nobody coming in because you've been on the other side, you gotta be clean. But I used to do this experiment when I was in the Army. I was in Fresno, California. I would go to the church with the chain hanging, with the bracelet on, earrings earrings super big. I be on the front row going so hard. They still telling me we gonna clean you up and get all that jewelry out of you. I'm going harder than anybody in here for the Lord. I'm not competing.
But see, what I had to do, what I had to learn, I gotta get their attention.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Cause now they label me as a Christian trap artist.
I
and
like
that's
that.
fine.
Hey, I like that.
Because everybody, no disrespect to nobody out there, but they music, a trap person ain't fit listening to that.
Nah.
You know, like
they make music for us.
Yeah.
But some of us have make music for them.
Yeah.
But we still on the same
And
team.
I had to learn that. Like, all tattoos and all that other stuff I got, somebody else come in here and clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, person, I can't do you.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I've done it. I don't have no tats, no nothing.
Yeah.
I done gone to speak to people, high school young boys.
Yeah.
They didn't believe nothing.
Yeah.
Like, his mama wasn't no dope. His dad ain't no dealer. His mama, ain't no way. Look at him, he ain't got no tats.
They'll look at me and they'll be like, homie real. Homie real.
Bro, I really lived what I was telling them.
Yeah.
They discredited me, bro. Like, look how proper he's speaking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, he ain't from the
There ain't nothing
projects.
wrong with that.
I get they young,
Yeah.
but what you just said, I can testify that I have gone to speak to people and they did not receive me because I had on a tie and a vest.
Yeah.
And we from the projects,
Yeah.
$25 rent.
Where
It don't.
What they said? I need
I need that right now. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what I'm saying? They did not receive me, man.
But that's what I had to do. And I had to like say, how can I make this sound like what they listen to every single day?
That's good.
And I know this bad, but what I used to say
That's another thing. Like I know my songs. Like even my song "Shut the Church Down." I was telling him last time we talked.
Yeah.
That was a secular song at first.
Wow.
It was really shut the club down at first.
Say.
See, I wrote that song when I was in the middle of my transitioning.
Wow, that's good.
And me and my brother had that song, and it was there. It was just sitting there. We had it done. We wrote and everything. And I was like, man, we never did do it though. We didn't like it. For some reason, it just wouldn't fit. And then I remember transition. I was like, man, I gotta do something with this song.
Yeah, that's good, man.
And then I switched it. We go to the club. So when we shut the club down, we be crunk. We live.
Right.
But now I'm in church. I'm crunk and I'm live. So I'm finna shut the church down.
Right. Now since 2011, because I did back and forth secular. Mm-hmm. But after 2011, I stayed Christian. But in the last 4 years, I've had some dark moments where I really wanted to give up and just do, cussing and anything. So I got a song, excuse the way I'm is, I just never ever had this. But I really wrote the other word. I just never ever had you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm a Christian writing secular, and I didn't have the heart to do it. I said, I can't go back. I can't, it's gonna ride, but I can't go back. And instead of cussing, I just put this in it. And the song didn't pick up, but I know if I just changed one little word, it would pick up.
Yep.
You know what I'm
saying? I listen to my old song sometimes. I just go back and listen. Yeah. I remember my brother got a song. It was the last song I did that was secular. Yeah. It's called "Money Make the World Go Round." And I think I was thinking about myself the other day, like, man, I could have made it with this song. I guess it was a banger, but I'm like, no, I can't go back and do it.
When I went back, this was 5 months ago.
Yeah.
When I went back, I literally tried to erase every Christian song that I've ever made.
Wow. Like from the record?
Yeah. I could not. It will not erase from my phone.
It's covered by the blood, man.
Wow.
It's covered by the blood.
It wouldn't erase on YouTube. It wouldn't. And like every time I try to delete it on Facebook, somebody will re-share it.
Wow. That's amazing, man.
I was so mad.
Wow.
At the time, you know what I mean? I was mad at everybody, church hurt and all the other good stuff that come with that,
man, you trying to erase your Christian stuff. I'm trying to find my secular stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what I should have deleted that. You know what I'm saying?
I was getting off of deals, all that from the secular stuff, but I could not erase. And I was like, that's a sign.
Man, so being at a professional level on a secular side, and then coming back to doing music about God, and it's not as red carpet. Just talk about that. Like, was that humbling?
Very.
Okay.
It's a lot of snakes.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I mean, we got ours over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he'll give us discernment.
Yes.
To see before we interact with that person. Over there, everybody looks the same. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody. You got cobras, you got pythons, you got anacondas, you got some grass snakes that ain't gonna hurt you, but they gonna hurt you at the same time. Yeah. You got all types of serpents out there. It ain't great, man. Listen, that grass is not green. It's not St. Augustine. It's Bermuda. If y'all know what Bermuda is, it's that burnt looking grass. Yeah. You don't want to go over there, man.
Do you think that somebody can be sold out Christian and still maneuver on a secular side? Because I don't really consider Lecrae. He's doing just regular rap, but I don't think he's really in the industry. I think he's separated himself enough to where the parties, you know what I'm saying? Jerry Fox about the parties. You know, you go in the room and see all the different stuff. No, Cat Williams said that. You go in different rooms. Jerry Fox said that too. They go in the rooms and then at these parties it's just wild. Even Usher's mom had to take Usher from P. Diddy because P. Diddy had him first. He said Diddy was wilding out, orgies and stuff. Do you think that somebody can be sold out and still maneuver in that environment?
No. It's possible. It's gonna get them.
You think it's possible?
It's possible, but it won't be easy.
I don't think so.
I don't think I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. If they
right, but you think Christ
gonna prayed up?
You think Christ is gonna lead you into that party?
You gotta. They might where you need to be. Somebody there might need to be saved that's in the party.
You know what?
I can come to the party. I might have to tell you something.
Let me get out of my religious spirit. XXXchurch.com. That's exactly their name. XXXchurch.com. Yeah. They go to the porn conventions, set up a booth and everything, bro, and minister to the porn actors and actresses, straight up. Now they have come out of that industry themselves, but I know that ain't my ministry. Yeah, I'm gonna help them set up the booth, and they ain't be able to find me after that. Where Brother D-Ray go? We ain't seen him since 8 this morning.
Over there was such and such. I don't think so. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been over there, and that money that they offered me, very tempting. It's very tempting. We're talking $1 million. You know what I'm saying? No, that's because he said you better not.
That's my whole point.
I had to get up out of there. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Where I'm at now. What you over there? You know what I mean? Because it's hard. Because the devil go up there and ring the doorbell and say, "You think you ready?" And I don't think you ready. Let's test him.
Ooh.
He gonna test you.
Yes, you brought a cold word up.
You know what I'm saying?
One day, all the sons of God was up there sitting, and the devil was with them. Hold up. You just said the sons of God. How you gonna say that? And Satan was with them. They up there having a discussion about you.
He can go up there. He just can't go in. We ain't saying. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't partaking, but it's a boardroom and he can go sit in.
So it's hard. Yeah, you may pass that first test. Yeah. He gonna wait a little bit. Here comes the second.
Okay.
He gonna wait a little bit. He gonna. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a devil's very devil.
Every time you fail it, you gonna retest.
Okay. Fellas, let's talk about reconciliation with our brothers. Just reconciling, trying to move the movement forward, our culture forward. Do you think reconciliation? Okay. You said you have reconciliation, but do you think reunification is something that's needed in your circumstance?
I think it's needed everywhere.
Okay.
You can say a lot of stuff,
right? But
actions means more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think we all, from me, God Nation, Adrian,
me,
D-Ray.
I just reconciled with a friend because we hadn't done music in years. Yeah. We started out doing it, so we just did a song recently. So that's that was a milestone for us.
We need not even a song. Let's just have a sit down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Have a meeting, build a catalog back up. You know what I'm saying? And then if you want to do a song, cool, fine. You know what I'm saying? But we just need to sit down and just talk.
What would be the goal for us sitting down? And this is not the journalist talking. This is the minister talking. What is our goal? Unity. Okay, but unity does have to have. You know, they needed unity to build the walls in Jerusalem. You know, they needed unity in order for the armies to defeat the Philistines. You know, they needed unity in the day of Pentecost, where it's in one accord to bring down the Spirit. What we've been trying to unify for years, y'all. Before you came in it, it's been a discussion. It has literally been clicked up, and that just may be the spirit of hip hop that's attached to what we do. Yeah. There has been cliques and crews that really don't not rock with each other, but they just don't minister together. Yeah. You know, like in Stop 6 Fort Worth, you know. Yeah. 30 churches. There should be only really 2 or 3 youth conventions. They should all be getting together and having a youth explosion together. It shouldn't be 30 youth explosions.
I had a conversation one day about this. I'm from Waxahachie. Waxahachie already small. Right. But just on Wide Street, I guarantee just Wide Street ain't that long. Right. It probably go from the 100s to 1100s. That's how long Wide Street is. Yeah. And I guarantee it's at least 5 churches on that block.
Yeah, and they each had their own youth explosion. Instead of having let's all 5 of us get together 2 times a year. We're gonna have a youth convention and a young adult convention, and we just gonna invite everybody and do this one time right. Yeah. You know, that idea came from me from Red Ink Army. They got booked somewhere in the Midwest, and the church only had like 5 or 6 youth. They said, man, we'll come out. We're gonna come out. Why don't y'all try to just get the other churches in y'all community together and bring it, and let's just have one.
But you know what we need?
What do we need, man?
What was, when I first met you, what was that not the Potter's House. It was some group organization y'all had.
No rep.
No rep.
No reputation. The Fine Arts Ministry.
Yep. Need that again.
What's that?
So you missed the fine. You missed the no rep days.
No rep wow. I'm new to this.
Let me tell you how it happened for me. They were already a group, but Lord told me to grab my little brother, my nephews, and take them to a Christian rap concert. I took them to see Uncle Reese, Adrian Butler, Jonathan Traylor. They was all there. Was it Young Beezy too? Young Beezy. Young Beezy something David. He's Stephon now. But went out there, paid to get in. It was a beautiful time. I seen this young dude. He had a bunch of people with him. It was Trenton Lloyd. Was like, yeah, man, we're a group, man. They went to go see his girlfriend, and they were rapping. What was their old name? I can't think of their old name. I Am now. Their group name is I Am now. But their old name. YDL. Yeah.
Shout out to YDL. They got a hit single.
So I connected with him. Like, they already had a group, but because they were one church, but amongst people that was from outside the church, I was one of the first people to come in, and they just started adding people, man. It was rappers, dancers, actors. It was a beautiful thing, man. And for that 3 years, we were able to hold it together. Yeah. It was a centerpiece because we were always doing something, throwing plays. People was opening up for the plays, rapping. People was, so if you was a dancer, you got to actually put your choreography together. If you was an actor, you got to write a script. It was a beautiful thing. People grew. People started going to Hollywood. People started getting married. People started having babies. People started going to college. And transition is difficult. You got to be anointed for transition, man. Yeah. Because you got to be anointed to go through the transition. Yeah. So no rep, I get it. So you're saying we need something like that again.
Something like that, man.
A fine arts ministry that can handle everybody and kind of give us direction.
That's what I meant all y'all.
Yeah.
Age, what I just mentioned.
Especially the young people to pass the torch to.
Yeah.
That's like, I felt my last question was, what's going on musically, man? What's new in the music?
I'm waiting on the release date for my album.
Cool.
Finally got that completed. I'm just waiting for it to be released.
Can you tell us the name of the album? Okay.
No, I ain't. I'm doing this.
Huh?
I'm just being dramatic. I'm in between two. I'm just gonna give y'all one.
No, save it then.
For
Save
the
it, man.
for the meaning of my name, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Is first there is God, and then there was seven.
I like that.
That's where it came from.
Okay.
So that's probably the one I'm gonna go with.
All right.
Y'all,
Okay, so tell us about.
you ready?
Tell us about what's the theme of the album gonna be.
Theme of the album.
The theme of the album. What you looking for? Oh, you got it? Okay.
Just lit.
Okay.
Just a whole bunch of knocking.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, well, I'm gonna have a couple slows in there too.
Okay.
The majority of them gonna be. Y'all actually gonna hear one.
But you really want to come out lit.
Yeah, I really want to come out lit. Now my other one gonna be number worship.
Definitely. We talked about your music coming out here last time. Has anything changed about what's coming up?
Nah, same thing. Taylor made. I'm still in the works.
So, hey, I'm just in the album cover, man. What's that gonna look like?
You know I be wearing my suits, right?
Yeah, that's why I asked.
You know I'm being a Taylor. That's why I got the vision. I'm being a Taylor. You know, get my
Yeah.
suit, and it's gonna be like the light gonna be shining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be in the mirror getting Taylor for my suit.
Yeah.
Now, this is gonna be your first album?
No, it's my second album.
Okay,
First album was Head First, 10 Toes Down.
Okay, cool.
I'm thinking about re-releasing that one, cause that's the one I released with the.
Do
record
it
company.
at either 5 years from now or 10 years from now. How long has it been since you did it?
2016.
It's still early.
It's still early.
I'm
Just a significant meaning, you know what I'm saying? That way you can push it with some significant. I'm just giving you a
I was
suggestion.
release it because when I did it, then it didn't get its full potential because then the record company got shut down.
Right.
So it's like then I got pushed back. It's basically like I never had an album now. They done took everything down.
Yeah.
So I'm just all over basically with us.
Okay. Well, fellas, we've been going at it, so it's gonna be some good stuff, man. We talked about some good things. So one thing that we can do, please, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I ain't got no word for y'all. My bad.
I know. I'm finna steal it.
All right, we just gonna pray out real quick, fellas. Before we go out. Father, we just thank you for the opportunity to get together, to share our hearts, our minds, and our music, to get to know each other better, and ultimately grow, Lord. Because we want to do this so we can leave a page in history for those who come after us. In Jesus' name we pray. We love you. And I hope we say,
Amen.
Hey,
One last thing, y'all.
Yeah, do your last thing.
One last thing. Be on the lookout for the Big Rick Bosticky 7th collab. It's coming soon. You know what I'm saying? It's coming soon.
Everybody go follow me on Instagram at ATTW, the number 7 EVEN. That way.
Holla at your boy Big Rick Bosticky, just like that. Big Rick Bosticky. Bosticky. Facebook, Instagram, all that.